Greetings and salutations. No, that's not the right one. Where's... I don't know why, but there's no music on this one. I can hear the music. You might also be able to hear the music. Which is a bit weird. But anyway, okay. If anybody is around and tell me if you can hear music or not, that would be great. I'm a little bit late today because I got stuck on a phone call. But oh well. Greetings and salutations. I am Kyron Russmore. I am really tired right now and I'm playing through Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is session number 33. Meaning at 3 hours a pop, this is 99 hours into it, minus 10, because I didn't start streaming at 3 hours, 89 hours into it. And I don't think I'm halfway through it, so this is going to be a time. I've not even started up the game yet, which is a thing that I need to do. So you might experience some weird audio as I futz around. Just need to send a message to a friend to let them know what's going on, and then I need to mute this so that it doesn't baboop in the background. There we go. Okay, great stuff. I am so tired right now. Owlcat Games, doubling up on the audio. Okay, let's switch over to this. Let's kill that music. And then you should be able to hear the game music and see it loading up for once. I don't usually show the loading screen. I usually have that sort of like loaded up in the background so that I can just flick straight to it. But as I said, I was running a little late today. Bum, bum, bum. Can I just load? It's really odd. The menu actually becomes active before you can actually see it / click on it, or before you can see it properly. But if you click in the wrong place, it will actually click whatever's on the book. So you got to kind of be careful when it's loading and slowly coming into view because it's actually active. Oh god, I'm tired. My camera is off center and I've only just realized. I'm hoping that the center of the screen is actually straight down the middle of this book, because I've just lined up the center of the camera roughly with the center of the book. Here we go. Okay, so the last week held off, the last time that we were here, so we've got Lindsay's journal, but Lindsay isn't with us at the moment. Find and explore the wound of Lamashtu, which is where we're at. The thing is, usually what would happen is if somebody gets injured, then they start heading towards the blood door, and if they die again, then they're dead. Unfortunately, when Lindsay does that, she gets scurried away to a safe place. Problem is, I can't get to that safe place at the moment to change people out or
I am prepared
to go retrieve Lindsay. Which means I'm a person down pretty much for the rest of this dungeon. And from what I've heard, this is not a quick dungeon. So, got a couple of problems. We're missing a Lindsay, and I can't change anybody in out. Luckily, most of the rest of the people are people that I want here anyway. But I am going to be taking this slightly more cautiously, given the fact, I like the way that jumps out. I'm a man down. Kinda looks like it should go deeper. Right, let's take off stealth because we're gonna jog around this way. Well, that was a dead end as well. So we'll jog up this way, which I've already been through these rooms, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Tristan really shouldn't be leading the way. Chest. And
all according to plan.
How long
I won't let you down.
do things like this last? It's 1 minute a level. I don't like that 1 minute.
Confide in me.
Because that's only 9 minutes at our current level. How are we doing for level? Another 10,000 EXP to go. Right. So we need to go lower. Deeper into Lamashtu's womb. Looks twisting passages. Okay. Right. I don't
No
like
mistakes.
This. Frost composite bow +1. Nice. Can I sneak through this doorway? Is this a terrible idea? No, it's going to drag everybody. Okay, primal spider, mushroom. Quick spider swarm. They might be a bit of a pain in the arse. There's no point in using web because they are immune to this kind of thing. One of the problems with swarms is... Can I? One of the problems with swarms is that they tend to be immune to precision damage, i.e. running up to it and stabbing it with a knife is never going to work. Let's get Anne-Marie up there. Concealment, don't like that. Valerie, can you charge that one? Yes, you can. Great stuff. Tristan, let's just get out some cheap attacks. Let's move towards
this should do
the box there. I need to remember that one for later. Hopefully they still can't see me. Oof, that's not a pleasant thing. Alright. Tear them apart! Start swinging at these people.
Let us strike as one!
Why are you down to one attack? Oh yeah, that's the thing about swarms, is that they don't attack in the usual way. Right. What do we have? I mean, apart from terrible things. Oh, flame strike. That's gonna sting for Anne-Marie, but I can drop it there. That's not too bad. Move a little bit away from that spider swarm. Right,
a calculated risk.
Come on. There we go. They're not too difficult, they're just concealed, which makes them problematic. Right, get out of there. Are you? Nauseated. Unable to attack, can't cast spells, can't concentrate on spells or do anything else requiring your attention. God dang it. That's going to be problematic because then the spiders are just going to swarm her again.
They go down!
She got nibbled to death. Move back there a little bit. Potion of Mage Armor, Bless, Scroll of Bless. I don't think spiders like fire. I will apologise to Octavia later, but it's kind of important that these things die. 1 point of damage. Okay, great stuff. We'll get there in the end. They've only got 13 hit points.
This will hurt.
Damn it. Oh. She could do Burning Arc. Okay, that's interesting. Can't cast spells, but can use it once. Doom Spider. That's not pleasant. Okay, great stuff.
Do not falter!
Right, Tristan, go back to helping out in general.
You forced my hand.
Primal Giant Spider. Please just die. No. Oh, there we go. That's not a bad hit. Right, Octavia, you're gonna burn through this Burning Arc wand. Okay, that's one of them down. It's good stuff. I think most of the poison is worn off now. So annoying when they've got so few hit points left.
Onwards!
Because it's like, you just know that I'm gonna struggle getting any points of damage onto
I'll try to make this swift.
The really damaged one. Oh well. Right, can you move up, stab that guy? Okay, that didn't go quite according to plan. Alright, so now that that's dealt with, so any of the ones that we can use: Acid Arrow, Grease, Stinking Cloud, True Strike. I mean, Stinking Cloud, and yeah, no. Let's stick with this Burning Arc because it's doing a reasonable amount of damage when it hits, and they're not succeeding all of the time. 8, 14, rolled a 6. Yeah. So they've got a reasonable chance to succeed at that. Might throw some more bombs in that direction.
Stay behind me!
How are you doing for strength? You're fine. Right, I'm gonna throw another bomb at Octavia. We just really need those guys to die. And I don't think... Oof, you've got a lot of hit points. Okay, it keeps on evading the wand. Ooh, that's not pleasant. That's not pleasant.
Bring it!
That thing really does need to die. But it could do with getting everything else out of the way. Right, interesting. Move there a little bit. Will that capture everybody? Yes, it will. Right, and move on. Fuck it. Concealment is a killer. Right. You gonna try again with this? Nope.
I'm... oh, right. Tear them apart!
There we go. The twofer, nice.
Let us strike as one!
I was afraid of
So
that.
it's come to this. Let's try this way.
These spiders with their concealment is... Oh, you're nauseated again. Okay. Just wait there then.
Do not falter!
Repent! Saren Ray, be generous to them, for I am not. Ha!
Come on. There we go. Right. Can you do something in this room? Yes, you can. And run away. Right. Let's have some more alchemist fire just on them now. Would be great if somebody could hit it for once. I'm gonna delay everybody else until after she can move out of there, so I don't... Mainly because I don't want to blow her up. Bum ba bum. Concealmentness. What do you mean concealmentness? Move away a little. You're getting very close to where I'm throwing bombs. God, they've got vulnerability to this stuff. So they're at least taking 1 point of damage per bomb I'm throwing. Even if it misses. Because everybody misses. Move out and throw a bomb. Missed.
Well,
Alright. That was painful. Wand of lightning bolts. More mushrooms.
In due time. I know what to do.
Could do with a bit of healing. Don't have any lesser restorations left over, but I'm pretty sure I've got some potions of restoration. There we go. Let's Ability damage 10. Not bad. A 4. A 1. A 1. A 1. 2, I think that was. A 1. Jesus. 10 lesser restorations and still not even sorted. Look at them rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. 1, 2, 2s. 1, 2, 3s and a... So basically half of them are a natural 1 on a 1d4. 7 of them are less than 50%. And she's still not fully healed up because she's got even more, and she's not looking great either. You've got ability point damage, not too great, but... Do I have any lesser restoration scrolls? Yes, I do. Okay. Wait, if I... Can I... There we go. That's the way that I do it. I right click and use, and Tristan basically casts it on the person. Alright, let's... 4 scrolls, a 1, a 1, and a 4. Jesus. But at least you're able to carry your equipment now. Wish there was a search function on this. Alright. Okay, let's save it. And let us
They'll
sneak
never
on.
see me coming.
Getting the feeling that that's going to go back into the room that we've already been in. Yeah, okay.
Time's not waiting. That is enemy approaching.
Shoot.
Onwards! Her!
More concealment.
You forced my hand. This should do it. Yeah. They go down.
Tackle opportunity move back. So this is what I like when they all decide to attack Valor, because she's a tank. Tristan, not so much. What happened to the Holy Lance? Oh. Nobody else is in the lead with
A
it.
calculated risk.
So even if you do hit, you're not getting sneak attack damage. Yay! Right, Henri, move up and start hitting that one. Okay, great stuff.
Consider me provoked.
Stay behind me.
I'll try to make this swift.
You're losing decks.
This is for you!
Those are weird ones.
Hey, can someone help me?
Oh look, more spider swarms. Oy vey. This is just ridiculous. I'm down 14 stat points. She's down 6. Valerie is down 2. The person who drunk 8 and 10 potions is down nothing, but it took all freaking 10 to sort around. We've got spiders everywhere.
Let yourself open.
I'll fight if I have to. I'm wounded.
See, I'm stuck in a bit of a catch-22. That is super annoyingly annoying.
So it's come to this.
Because I can't...
Let's try this way.
I'm struggling here. Yo, I've just lost even more decks. I'm down 12. So basically I'm down 6 points to hit. Yeah, so 5 rather than 11, a 0 rather than a 6.
This should do it.
I'm wondering if this is supposed to be the point where I basically spend some time
Bring
to
it!
level up. But I'm missing Lindsay. And I can't get Lindsay back because she died in bullshit. So now I'm struggling on. I'm pretty sure people are going to die. But all the heavy hitters are pretty much out of it.
Tear them apart!
You can't stop me.
Because all the stats are getting drained like nobody's business. I'd be tempted to leave and go level up, but I'm missing Lindsay, so the rest of the world is going to be a little bit more difficult.
Repent!
And I don't really know where I'm supposed to go, because, you know, this is everything. Yes, I can wander around the map and wander aimlessly, but
Provoked.
it just seems a little bit unrealistic that, you know, The kingdom is in a terrible state. Well, I need more levels to resolve it, so I'm just going to wander around everywhere.
They go down!
Navigated to the point, can't do anything
This
useful.
is for you.
Let us strike as one!
Come on.
Bring it!
There we go. One of them out of the way.
I'll fight if I have to.
Do not falter!
I don't think these guys would be so bad if it wasn't for the concealment.
You forced my hand.
You can't stop me.
Onwards! Stay behind me! Tear them apart!
Consider me provoked.
Down with the matriarchy.
Let us strike
I mean,
as one!
it's based on bullshit, if you ask me. It's just ridiculously...
I'll try to make this
These
quick.
spiders are annoying. I'm probably going to have to flee out of here again. If I survive, if everybody else survives this.
This is for you.
Everybody is just absolutely mullered right now. In stats. Because poison basically does stat damage in this game. Can't hit for shit.
They go down!
What do I have left? Fireball the party? No. She's really
I'll
got
fight
nothing.
if I have to.
You don't do anything other than swing the sword, and you can't hit because of concealment. Right, let's see. Let's get off a bless. Sounds like a plan. Welcome, Kitchen Gang. I'm currently in the shrine of the Mother of Monsters. I'm in the lair of the Mother of Monsters. And so there's spiders everywhere. Who have this wonderful haze around them that basically means that if I do actually manage to hit their AC, I miss on the concealment. If I, oh no, the concealment comes first. So yeah. The problem is, everybody's in the bleeding way. You know, I have Alchemist Fire, but I'm going to do more damage to my own people. I've got acid around somewhere, flask of acid. Pretty sure I've got more flasks of acid than that. Or I had more flasks of acid than that.
So it's come to this.
Yeah, I am going to have to. See, there's also this swarm that you can't. One of the rules that I like in Pathfinder in general is that there's a swarm mechanic. So basically, these two spider swarms, there's the spider swarm and the quick spider swarm. They are immune to any kind of precision damage. So you can't take a bow and shoot the spider swarm because you'd be hitting what, maybe a spider? Which basically means only AoE will hit them. So the only real way of dealing with them is through the use of grenades, which nobody can hit with. Or I can break out the flamethrower, it's just going to catch my two people in there. However, desperate times call for desperate measures. Why do I have a feeling that I just did more damage to my own people than I did to them? Oh no, two of the spider swarms died. Great. Oh, the quick... I have no idea what's going on anymore. Oh, it spawned in more spiders. Of course it did. That's what these things do. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have used the grenade or the flamethrower. Oh, Amory's dead. Valerie's not looking too healthy. Tristan just got wings. Right, this is a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. No, don't hit. No, shit.
Stay behind me.
Well, the one person who could use a flamethrower is dead. Or down, at least. I mean, I wish that I could, but nukes haven't been invented yet.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Oh, you think? Look at that, brilliant. I actually managed to hit for once and did 0 points of damage. Woo!
Oh.
Oh, you standing up is a terrible idea. Can you stand up, please? At all?
Hey! Can someone help me?
Alright. No. You can only help yourself. And that is by casting another fireball.
I die.
Right, she's down again. Right, Tristan, you're going to very slowly creep across the place. In the meantime, cast full strength on Valor. Oh, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Okay. Did it at least go off? Yes, it did.
Let us strike as one.
Come on, Valerie, one of these days you'll hit it and maybe do a point of damage. You literally cannot move any further.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
I don't even think the Dawnflower is going to save you now.
Oh, Serenray, I see your light.
Do not falter!
Stay away from the light, Tristan. Stay away from the light. You're our only healer.
I require healing.
What bright and colourful arachnids.
Onward!
Yeah, they just keep multiplying. Let's zoom in close so you can see them in all their glory. We're a teeny weeny bit of a stalemate in the fact that I can't hit them, they can't hit me.
Stay
Oh, and they're
behind
multiplying.
me.
Every time I kill enough of them, more of them crawl out of the woodwork. Hi, J Station.
Let us strike as one.
We need to get you a new dictionary some point. Because
I can't keep this up.
endless
longer.
spiders does not always equal fun. I can't even think of one situation where it always equals fun.
I require healing.
I mean, I appreciate you require healing, but you're as good as dead.
Ha!
Yeah, I do actually have to say, dealing with swarms and spiders is probably a lot more fun in Starfinder when you actually have access to things like flamethrowers and nukes. But unfortunately, I don't have access to flamethrowers or nukes.
Oh, Serenray, I see your...
All living teammates. No, no, I don't.
I'm not afraid.
What are you doing? No, don't stand up in the middle of that lot. Let's reload. I honestly thought it was going to go to a reload before it did that. Right. Let's see. In theory, I don't have to clean this place out. I need to do something here. I've got to explore it. Does not mean clearing it out though. I don't know whether to laugh or cry at you sometimes, Jay. I suppose I best laugh or else I will actually cry. Right, let's see. Okay, this room doesn't appear to be terrible. But... alright, let's save it here.
Interesting.
We found a hidden rock. There's a thingy over here.
It is finished.
Braces of armor 4, which I think... no, you're wearing a 4, you're wearing a 5. Oh. Braces of armor 4 is useless to me. Useless, I say. Periot Wyvern. Conjuration. 10 minutes. Charges 1. Cast a level 7. This figurine is capable of summoning a mighty wyvern once per day for 10 minutes. The wyvern draws its power from the owner of the figurine. Its HD are equal to the summoner's caster level with a maximum of 12 HD. He says sorry, but he's not sorry at all. I know you. You'll be just happy that next session my cat will turn up and be sort like, spider nests, kills your team. You'll need to rest. Right. Okay. So there's a door, and a door. I've saved it. I'm saving it again. I'm going to go through this door. Ooh! This actually leads out of here. Hopefully there isn't more spiders on the next level. A long journey through the cave stretches around Silver Step Lake brought our brave heroes to another large track. Now, I don't know why this is being narrated by Lindsay, by the way. It's being narrated by Lindsay, but she's currently dead, and I don't know where she is. This time, however, the crack looked different from the previous ones. We started to realize that we were nearing something mysterious and magical. More and more strange vegetation appeared on the cave walls and floor. Mold and lichen gave way to huge flowers, enormous mushrooms, and even some bushes brimming with berries big and bountiful. The crack itself was as odd as its surroundings. Within it seemed pure darkness, thick and deep, was rolling beyond the crack. But what space lay beyond, none of us could guess. We all noticed a draft from the crack that seemed to rise and fall, like breathing, stirring the dust motes within the musty cave. So what did our heroes do? Did they look around before rushing into the unknown, or did they bravely step into the mysterious darkness? See, one of the interesting... I'm just going to take a moment while people manically suggest that I do one or the other, because fair enough. One of the interesting things about these choices is there is not always an obvious good answer. Because if I bravely step, it could be avoiding the roof caving in. Or if I look around, the cave-in might occur. Likewise, it could flip the situation. If I look around, I notice the cave-in could happen, and I stabilize it. If I rush into the darkness, then it just kills me. So, either way, you never quite know what you're going to get into. But we have bravely step. If there's no further objections, we shall bravely step into the mysterious darkness. Readying ourselves, we decided to act. First of us started to squeeze through the crack, cursing and grunting, your humble servant following right behind. The Baron's chronicler can't allow the tiniest detail to escape her attention, so I had to be close to the front as possible. You're not even here, Lindsay. You died. This time our path to adventure proved little to our liking. The crack in the rock was narrow even for me, and led us further and further, curving and twisting until I'd quite lost my bearings. The wind on the other side became strong and blew into our faces, bringing new smells, fresh grass, fragrant buds, sweet blossoms. Then suddenly the ground gave way and the path had become a sinkhole. Blood rushed to my head, my stomach sank to my feet, and I had the most peculiar dizzying sensation. My body was being pulled in two directions at once, as if divided across some strange wall that separated here from there, until I was truly there and no longer here. Do it with your eyes closed. No! I had no time to be afraid. My fall was quick and my landing was soft. I fell right onto the cushion of a thick, high grass, pulling herself together. Your humble servant They immediately started to look around, asking what happened. Where had she been whisked off to with the brave Baron? I confess, even for me, it was hard to choose the right words to describe what lay before our eyes. Dun dun dun! Oh, that's an interesting graphical. Oh, more spiders, blood and sand. And also no way out. So this is fun.
I know what to do.
Where are we? We're bottom of the map. I mean, that cloud doesn't look too good. Oh. Oh, that's weird. That's a pain in the arse. And Lindsay's at Valerie is at the back. Great stuff.
Didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
You don't have vulnerabilities to anything, do you? No. Alright, Octavia, I'd say step back a little bit, but backwards is not a good option. That's a little bit... No, you should be able to get away with doing this.
Consider me provoked.
For 1 whole point of damage. Woo! Go me! Ah, there are more spiders coming out of the woodwork. Doom spiders as well, because what isn't more fun than adding the word doom to spiders?
Tear them apart!
At least these guys are not hazy. Right. Ha, you move. Okay, everybody's going after a tank. I don't
Let us
mind that
strike
too
as
much.
one!
What do I have? I've not really got much that I want to use just here. I really need to go through these and organize them by utility. Could be worse, could have venomous in front of doom. I mean, all these spiders are venomous, I believe. Doom spider. Oh no, it doesn't actually say that that's got a poison on it, but I'm 90% sure that these are poisonous. Or venomous. Let's not get into the argument of poisonous versus venomous. It's terrible. Whichever way we look at it. Right,
This is for
start
you.
left to right. Always a good option. Murder! Murder! What? I didn't think these things had concealment. God dang it. Right. Step back a little bit more. And what do we have? So you never quite know. Every room, sneaky venomous spiders of doom. What about sneaky sentient venomous spiders of doom? No, we could just keep adding descriptors to this to make it just more and more terrible. Let's make them sentient while we're at it. So you never quite know how terrible everything is. Can you use that? Hmm, you can use it. That's interesting. Hmm. Not really the time to be doing that, but I have several scrolls of fireball, but all of these are not useful. Resist acid, communal resist electricity. I'm so lost in the place I haven't figured it out yet. Hail and well met motor. Yes, indeed. Hey, Murder Sauce. Yeah, I've not figured it out either. I'm just... There's spiders. There's more spiders. We're trying to come up with the worst descriptor for spiders possible. So far, we've got intelligent, sneaky, sentient, venomous spiders of doom. Okay, so they're intelligent, they're sneaky, they're sentient, they're venomous, spiders of doom. How about persistent, intelligent, sneaky, sentient spiders, venomous spiders of doom? So just put a persistent in front of all of that, which basically means that they don't learn, they just keep coming at you no matter what you do.
Repent!
Oh, nice. Tristan actually hit something. Just straight up overfed bedbugs. Right, going back to left or right. Come on. Oh, that stung.
A calculated risk.
What is with this quick spider? Ignore the quick spider for the moment. Let's kill the doom spiders.
Do not falter.
Apart from you, try to annoy the quick spider from trying to eat me.
This will hurt.
Boom. Dead spider. Tiny, invulnerable, persistent, intelligent, sneaky, sentient, venomous spiders of doom. The final boss, however, its size doesn't mean its jaw can't break your skin, but they do tickle as they run over your skin. I mean, how do you know it's venomous then? Nope. Tristan hit twice in the same combat. Most fortuitous of days.
Onwards.
They kill other bugs. He uses its venom for small prey, of course. How could I have not known?
Let's try this way.
I mean, okay, yes, that'd be one way to tell.
You forced my hand.
Stay behind me.
Right. Terrible things have occurred. So nobody died. That's a good thing. Let's save it. Now, every time I go back into this cloud, I go somewhere different. So back in we go. Okay, that took us back to where we were. She's coming. How dare she? She's lost. Punishment. We demand punishment. So apparently I'm going crazy in this place.
All according to plan.
Right. Oh, is that where I snuck up the first time? And that takes me back here.
To victory!
And more spiders just appear out of nowhere. Great stuff. And of course it's put the back markers at the front and the front markers at the back.
I'll try to make this swift. This should do it.
Plug up the holes so that they don't get some Octavia or she's gonna go dead. Ooh, nice.
They go down! Do not falter!
You are gonna heal Octavia for just a smidgen of health. That'll do.
You can't stop me.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he had a very good chance at
Calculated
doing
risk.
just that. Okay. We have more giant spider legs. The bird with bright iridescent feathers sings its songs and shows no fear as you approach. I have a bird. In a cage. Somewhere. It's a notable treasure. That's curious. I mean, is it a canary? Do I have to keep checking on it and check when it died? Right. I'm guessing I can't, no, go around. There's no path that I can follow up this way. When I go in this side, I come out the other side. And when I go in this side, I come out the other side. The canary didn't matter. You have a mining... Well, I have a mysterious bird. In a cage. While I'm exploring. A very unknown cave system. If that is not a canary in a cage, I do not know what is. Of course I don't know what a canary is. Right? Tweety Pie was a canary, wasn't it? Ow, ow, stuck in my hair. Right. I've been provided with no riddle or clues. Other than a canary that doesn't seem to be doing me any favours. What happens if I run into the same side several times? Not a big fan of how long it takes to load up when all it's doing is basically moving me back to the other side. Right, well that didn't help. Can you throw the canary like a grenade?
Someone
no, I
else
cannot.
would make better use of this.
Oh, hello. This path has opened up. So if I go this way... This path is closed. But if I go
That
this
is not
way...
far.
the path is still closed. But if I go this way after coming out of this way, I had to do it 3 times the first time. But the path is then clear. Okay. This is probably going to drive me crazy.
Get ready. Get scared. Listen.
Listen to me, trespasser. You sought a kingdom. I seek something simpler. Apology.
Get ready. Get scared. Listen.
As you sought to steal a kingdom for yourself, so must you do again. 1,000 times over. For a theft, a true theft, must be practiced to be earned. It will be a lengthy task. This is how it shall be measured. Make ruins of kingdoms. When each is dust, the grains shall gather in this vessel. When 1,000 grains are gathered, bring it before us as an offering, so that an eldest may sip from it. When that is done, your trespass shall be forgiven.
Where will I find so many nations? It is...
An impossible task? Oh! Let your unrequited love guide you. Guided you to your first kingdom, so it shall again. Seek it, hunt for it, lust for it. Let the emptiness inside you become your deadliest weapon. It is not an impossible task. After all, what use is an apology that cannot ever be given?
I mean, that's a Lantern King. The other one is the Guardian of the Bloom. And the 4 whispering things were ancient will-o'-the-wisps. This is not going to be pleasant. Right. So let's go the obvious way. I'll put it into the fog that's on the wrong side of the map. This brings us out. Over here, but there's a camp with an old gnome and a fireplace to rest. The gnome looks old, worn and covered in a layer of dust, as if he sat here for some time without moving. His back is hunched. As you approach, he tilts his head up to you, giving an odd half smile. Come, child, come closer, don't be scared. And the sound of your footsteps reminded me of. The gnome dips his head and goes silent, although his lips remain moving, as if speaking silently to himself. Who are you, and what is this place? You children are always so curious. Questions and more questions, then some more questions. Which should I answer first? Who are you? Oh, I'm just an old man, and a remnant of the past in a world that cares little for time as you care about the air you breathe. The gnome covers his eyes and starts rocking back and forth. So many things lost, so many people left, and still I'm here. His voice drops to a whisper, but he continues to rock back and forth. What is this place? In the beginning, that was all... This is the beginning that was before all other things, an echo born from before sound. This is a mark on the margins of sacred text, made by gods when they got bored. This is the world, but unlike all other worlds. Are we in the first world? Where else? Enough of that for now. I've seen something odd here. Something odd? I've seen something odd here, a vision of a woman and many others. In the mist, they appeared before me, then vanished. The goddess once passed here, the proud one, the bitter one, the one who fell so far, yet never has fallen to her knees. Her steps still echo, tastes the silence. The salt in the air is her tears. And when you blink, there's something in the corner of your eye. A shadow, a vision, a memory. With a strange glow appears in the gnome's eyes. When you approached, for a moment I thought I saw her again, and the way you walk, this power you radiate, the ghostly crown of a newborn kingdom upon your brow. It cannot be seen, but I see the weight on your shoulders bear carrying it. Your connection with her. Is she who fell? It's stronger than you think. Troubling events brought me here. Maybe you know something about what's happening. So much meaning can be hidden in one maybe. Ask away. Monsters emerge from portal seeds into my lands. What do you know about it? Monsters? No, no. They're just creatures, frightened, as you would be so far from home. They lived here with me for countless. They were my only friends before the bloom tore the world. It's not their fault. Seal the bloom, and you will they will trouble your world no longer. Alright, sure, beasts aren't to blame, they're just hungry. But then, I'm not really to blame right either. Right? I just wanted to chop their heads off. Of course, no one is to blame for anything. You and they, you have much in common. How can we get out of here? The gnome turns away and looks at his feet for a long time, mumbling under his breath. After several moments, he turns to you again. It is possible to leave this place. Possible, yes. But to cross back, you'll need to bear the brunt of her wrath. But that is not something you can find. It is something you must inspire. You have to follow her, the goddess who fell. You have to see the world through her eyes, recognize her voice amongst the thousands of other voices, go down her path, awaken her wrath. Then you'll be able to return home. Who is this goddess you speak of? She wanted to become more than she was. She dared to claim something that was not hers, so powerful that was the song of her pride, and so quickly it was silenced. Just a night, a single night in prison, in loneliness, in anticipation of her future fate. And her pride became fear, and fear, it burrows deep, like the worst of all poisons, desperation. Do you know how such emotion tastes, child? Don't even think about drinking this poison. Take a drop of it in place to the place where the seeds of wrath have sprouted. When the wrath awakens and fills everything around, you'll become a step closer to your home and defeating the bloom. Follow my story. Watch everything closely. Listen carefully. Unknown can be hidden inside known. Known. I said known weird. But that usually lies concealed behind the usual. Take my lantern with you, for it will help you light your way. And know this, not today, and not tomorrow, but you will recall the fallen goddess. Tell me about this goddess again. She wanted to become more than she was. She dared to claim something that was not hers. So powerful was her pride, blah 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 blah. Let's stop talking for now. Could you tell me again the story of the goddess again? The short version. Would anyone listen to my stories if they were told quick and simple, but fine? The one that sings dies of desperation in the night. The one that is dead poisons the clear waters. This poison born from death is what can awaken the wrath and awaken the path. I'm gonna go. He's fucking crazy. Solve the old gnome's riddle. The gnome advises to follow the visions that unveil the story of some fallen goddess and awaken her wrath, whatever that means. Well, there's no riddle we can't solve. I'm pretty sure there is. There's lots of riddles that I can't solve. Should I rest? I'm going to rest. Oh, we just rested. Ooh, that's nice. It actually gave me... It cleared up a lot. It's only you with stat damage now. Which is a couple of points to your strength, which isn't a big deal. Right. So let's go through this way again and let's see what happens. Nothing. The gnome's gone. Okay. Let's go through this way again and see what happens. Does the gnome come back? This is science. Right. So basically that way turns the gnome on and off. The tree is back. The tree prevents me from going southward. The tree is gone. But her path was northward. The gnome is also gone. Maybe the gnome and the tree are related. The gnome is back. The tree is back. The two seem to be related. The gnome is gone, the tree is gone.
All according to plan.
The tree is back. Is it just a case of going through any of these two doors that basically puts me... switches me between voids?
In due time.
If anybody in chat has any suggestions, I'm just going to go slightly crazy as I go around in circles. Okay. Oh, wait. The magic lantern. Equip the magic lantern. And the tree is not there, but neither is the gnome.
That is not far.
No, the tree and the gnome are never together. Ah.
As it should be.
If I'm wearing the lantern, I can pass through the haze. That sounds like spiders. Let's use a bless. And let's move over there. Let's stand there. And then let's stab this one.
Ha! So it's come to this.
How are you getting there? Finished off. Or don't.
Onwards! Stay behind me!
Considerably provoked.
If anybody could hit the spider, it would
Let's
be
try this way.
There we go.
repent!
This is for you!
This should do it. A calculated risk.
Bring it!
This will hurt. All according to plan. Something.
A hidden creep hole. Interesting. Let us continue exploring. Let us save. I've already saved, but I'm going to save again anyway. Hello.
I shall end this suffering.
Well, at least it's not a spider.
Let us strike as one!
Manticore. It has cold iron reduction. Okay, great stuff.
Let's
forward.
try this way.
Stab it anyway. Because you do insane amounts of damage, and damage reduction doesn't really matter too much. Okay, Davia, you're a spellcaster, so you'll be fine. Tristan wants a magical bow, and you can't hit. Ooh, you actually hit. Amory, you're the most awkward one. Do you actually have a cold iron? Ooh, you've got a cold iron earthbreaker.
Tear them apart!
Great with it, but it will work. Right, I actually need to go into your inventory to do this one, because you've only got one shield. Haha. Be afraid of me. Be very afraid.
This should do it.
And then it exploded. You might want to step back a little.
I'll fight if I have to.
I'll try to make this swift.
Oh, wow.
Do not falter!
Oh, come on.
A calculated risk. Huh. Ah!
You can't stop me.
Do, 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 do,
So it's come to this.
do.
They go down!
Onwards!
This will hurt.
Ah, yes. Random fruits from random manticores. That sounds like a plan. Oh, hello. It's so quiet here, I can't even hear my own heartbeat. It's my heart still beating in my chest, or have they taken that from me, too? Cursed, alone in silence. What am I to do? What? Right, I can touch the lake. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, I mean, I can't remember riddles. Slightly concerned that it's blocked. Hello. There's spiders over that way. We got some owlbear eggs, which are a cooking ingredient. Right, so if I go to the hall, which is where she spent a night alone in desperation setting. An enlarged owlbear-like treant. I mean, terrible things are about to occur.
They'll never see me coming.
Oh, there's the owlbear.
Here!
What you want?
You switch back to your ginormous sword.
Confide in me. Enemy approaching.
Why do we get 2 amounts of damage? Oh, because it's divine and... Right, we know literally nothing. Oh, fire and cold iron. Okay. It has regeneration. Well, it doesn't at the moment because I hit it with cold iron.
Not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
It's not fire, but it will do for now. Creep up on it, because we're going to shank it.
Let's try this way.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Well, that's ridiculous. $36 plus to hit. Against a 26 AC, which, by the way, for anybody who doesn't play Pathfinder, basically means you roll the die, or roll 1d20, you add on your modifier, which in this case is 36, and you see whether it's equal to or greater than the armor class of the thing you're trying to hit. A natural 1 always misses, a natural 20 always hits. Even with her being a 26, he could go up to 30 if she wasn't charging and wasn't stunned. That's still 6 points less than it needs to roll to hit on anything. This is terrible. Because it also has a ridiculous amount of hit points. We're just going to put you in a hole for a moment while I figure this out. Oh no, he jumped out of the way of the hole. Great stuff. And people just fell into the hole. Also great stuff. Right. How is running away
This should do
work?
it.
Here, have a bane.
I require healing.
Well, you're currently in a hole, so get over it.
Stay behind me. Bring it.
This is... everything is terrible at the moment, by the way, thanks.
Repent!
This is ridiculous. Let's load. What happens if I take the torch off? Will the owlbear still be there? That is a question. A question that we shall answer now by taking off the torch. And sneaking around.
All according to plan.
Nope, the owlbear is still there.
If I have to.
Do we have to engage the owlbear? That is another question.
In due time.
Nope, don't engage the owlbear.
That is not far.
Right, so I got the loot without killing the owlbear. I don't think there was anything interesting in the loot. Date, newest to oldest. Everything. I got a cold iron longsword +1, which is I think what we're currently cold iron longsword +1. Yeah. Branded veils, not quite as good as the adamantine +1. Belt of physical perfection +2. That's physical might. That's physical form +4. That's explorer's belt. You can wear that. Slightly better off. And that's just dex, but we can get over that. Actually, no, let's switch. Don't like you getting poisoned, and you can do with the strength. Right, so I picked up 4 agates, a ruby, a sword. Okay, I'm going to assume that I don't need to go into that place.
I'll try to escape their view.
But I do think I need to put back on this lantern. Right, let's go to this pond and see what happens here. When I touch it. The pond is deep and the water cold. Although the surface is still, you can hear the faint whisper as if someone beneath the water is murmuring sadly to themselves. Skip a stone across the water. The stone skips on the water, leaving circles on the surface, then finally disappears with a last short splash. The pond falls silent. Nothing stirs. Gaze into the water. As you stare into the water for a time, you feel something odd. A reflection of a beautiful woman comes into focus, sitting on a bank weeping. But as soon as you blink, the image is gone. Sip the water. The water tastes bitter, with a trace of salt. As the salt touches your tongue, you feel a sharp pain in your heart, as if suddenly stabbed, not with a blade, but with a painful memory of something lost. Okay then. Right, so we've been around here. The only other place to go is up this way with...
As it should be.
As you guessed it, spiders!
If I have to.
5 PM water.
Consider me provoked.
I mean, if you're trying to piss off the elder gods, then sure, why not? I prefer to live.
Tear them apart!
But the elder gods can be fun to have around.
This
sure.
should do it.
You go make friends with the elder gods.
A calculated
I
risk.
prefer to stay sane.
Repent!
This is for you!
Right, switch weapon back to the ginormous sword.
They go down!
This will hurt.
Boom.
Let's try this way.
I
forced
mean,
my
it's
hand.
more sane by comparison. Oh, God. You know, by comparison to you, I'm relatively sane, I believe. I think. Not entirely sure anymore.
This should do it. I'll try to make this
Congratulations,
swift.
you missed everything.
I'll fight if I have to.
Oops.
Let us strike as one!
A calculated risk. So it's come to this.
You can't stop me.
No, I've not changed, I'm still knocking foots. You're even saying if knocking foots it sounds
Doing
rude.
it.
But look, spiders just warp in from nowhere. Because that's fair.
Do not falter! Ah!
This will hurt.
10 points of damage. Jesus. Right, let's have a bless. Tavia, back up a little bit.
Consider me provoked.
Who got? Was it me? Yes, of course it was me. Why wouldn't it be me? Ah, yes, more spiders.
Onwards!
This is for you.
Bum, 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 bum. Get back here.
Stay behind me!
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Who said anything about panicking? Ha!
Let us strike as one! Huh.
If you could just stop
Let's try this
killing
way.
me, that would be great.
Bring it! Do not falter!
Yeah. Repent.
Greatest rogue in all the lands does 6 points of damage. Woo! Just because I said that I'm the greatest rogue in the land does not mean that I'm good at it. I'm just the best one at it.
This should do
Come on,
it.
do slightly better than nothing.
Left yourself open.
Well, that did it. Why do I get the feeling that
You
hammering is
forced
not
my
getting
hand.
turns? I don't know why. It's just a weird thing.
I'll fight if I have to.
I'll gang up on the big ugly spider.
Tear them apart.
He is getting turns.
Onwards!
A calculated risk.
Hey, there we go. And oh look, more giant spider legs. What I've always wanted. How did I pick up 0 giant spider legs? And how many giant spider legs do I have? I've got nearly 10 pounds of giant spider legs. The only saving grace is that they're actually worth something. And they're a cooking ingredient. Let's have a little bit of healing on... what's this? Remove paralysis. Yeah, let's have a little bit of healing on Emily. Apparently they taste like shrimp / prawn, if you recall correctly. When you say recall correctly, have you eaten them and you just can't recall what they taste like, or you read it somewhere that they taste like shrimp or prawn? Also, I'm uncultured. I thought shrimp was prawn. Right, let's go with sneaking ahead. How badly are you messed up? You're not too badly. You got 2 points missing.
In due time.
Alright, just in case, move everybody up a little bit. No, one of the people from YouTube group I follow has unusual cooking streams and she recently ate spider. Oh. No one will ever see my tears again, neither mortals of Gloria nor the one who cursed me. You wish to see me, my lady? My Skylark, your song is so sad today. What troubles you? Your last order, my lady, it frightens me. The seeds of the ever-blooming flower is almost prepared as you requested, but what will it bring? The flower contains immense power, of which immense evil can be born. Monsters erupt on Golarion by the hundreds, in crowded streets, in busy taverns, near a baby's crib. That's exactly what I need. He wanted to see kingdoms in ruins. He will. I mean, I've seen a couple of people eat spiders on flower power, dude. Indeed. On YouTube and the like, but none of them have ever really gone in as far to critique it, more just gag at the fact that they're eating spiders. Run away, more spiders.
All according to plan.
Right, okay. There's not many spiders.
No mistakes.
I'm listening.
I would like you to run up there and say
Enemy
hi.
approaching.
Oh, there's one I nearly tripped over. Hello.
This will hurt.
You can't stop me.
This is Tristan. Chicken equals 2 drumsticks. Spiders equal 8 drumsticks. I mean, I'm not entirely sure you can classify the morsel to eat that is a spider leg as a drumstick. And then it exploded.
Let's try this way.
Consider me provoked.
Yes, just what I
Stay
wanted.
behind me.
I'm attacking the tank.
I'll try to make this swift.
They're big spiders now. What a big spider. Oh, you mean these guys?
This
I don't
should
think I'm
do
going
it.
to eat something called Doom Spider.
This is for you.
Although, like you said, I have been picking up spider legs. The thing is, it's like off every set of spiders that I've killed,
Let
I've
us
only ever
try
picked
this
up sort of like 1 or 2 legs off each. Whee! Physics simulator's gone rogue.
A calculated risk.
I'll fight if I have to.
Do not falter.
So it's come to this.
Oh well.
This will hurt. Let's try this way.
You can't stop me.
Boo.
Onwards.
Repent! This should do it. Ha!
Stay behind me.
You forced my hand.
I can't wait until I'm done with spiders.
Look at me, Gorum!
Follow
I
my
can't
lead.
loot any of those spiders. Okay, so I can walk past this.
We will be victorious.
No, I can't. I'll get ambushed by another Doom Spider.
Ah!
Let us strike as one.
And everyone shall, for their opening attack, miss.
Consider me provoked.
I'll try to make this swift. A calculated risk.
Right. So we walk through this. And we find nothing. However, if we take off the lantern, where does this lead? To the ever-blooming flower and an ancient wyvern.
To victory!
2 ancient wyverns. 3 ancient wyverns. Mwahaha. Oh, yellow dweemer wyvern. Right, so we've got a red dweemer wyvern, which is a 7. We've got the ancient wyvern, which is a 15, and we've got the yellow dweemer wyvern, which is another 7. Okay, let's take out the 7s first. However,
So it's come to this.
I have a feeling that I'm also gonna need you to go run up to that thing and tank it, okay?
This will hurt.
Mudder. Oh, okay, don't go so much on the mud.
Bring it!
There we go.
Tear them apart!
Right, I need spells. Can we move up and do that?
Esmo, access.
Tristan, you have got Bear's Endurance. Go to cast that on Valerie. Right, Wyvern, Ancient Wyvern has no immunity to basic weapons. Right, sneak up there and stab it. Nice. Of course, there's more spiders.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Take out the Doom Spider. Thank you. Octavia. Octavia. I really need to go through. Ooh, haste. That'll be a good
It's
one.
not supposed to work like that.
Tristan. Yeah, just
Repent.
shoot it from where you are. You should be fine. 3 opportunities to miss great stuff. I should have healed Valerie. That's what I should have done. Murder! You really need to be better at the whole murder thing.
I require healing.
Yes. Wow, you got so lucky there. Alright, I think you've done enough. Right. Can we just pop a quick heal onto our good friend Valerie, who is not dying, despite the fact that that thing is bullshit. Right, are you using... just still on the cold iron? Let's switch that.
Stay Stay behind me!
Because you have slightly better chance to murder with not
Let's
cold iron.
try this way.
Come on. There we go. Nicely done. Skin the wyvern, skin the wyvern. Right, now all we do is wait for the other wyvern to either A, crawl out the hole, or B, for the hole to wear off. Actually throw out another heal on Valerie. Not so big this time. What's this one? Remove curse, sure. There we go. Right.
Let us strike as
The
one!
hole has worn off.
This should do it.
So has haste.
Bring it!
But that's okay, everything explodes. I do like the fact that you can't skin a wyvern that's exploded. You can skin a wyvern that hasn't exploded. The ever-blooming flower. The petals of this huge flower are glowing with a soft light, and the scent carries a hint of spice which you find strangely relaxing. Despite this, however, you can't help but notice the sprouts and spikes of the plant look fanged, almost predatory. Use Detect Magic. A shining magical aura surrounds the ever-blooming flower. It seems so familiar. Exactly like that magic emanating from the bodies of the bloom victims, but stronger, much stronger. There's no doubt you've found the source of the disaster. Destroy the flower. Whatever enchantment the flower possesses, you are still able to hang it down easily, and the glow fades. Destroy the flower. Right, well that's going to be a pain in my arse, isn't it? Alright, let's try. Let's think about this. Okay, I'm out of ideas. You need to do some things with a bird. Okay. A stone and a campfire. Thanks for the heads up. I'm gonna struggle with it probably a little bit more, but thank you for a little bit of the advice. I've not come across a stone yet. That's a curiosity. So I went into this, and that will get me back up there. Let us re-equip the lantern and let's see if there's anything around the back.
In due time.
One of the obscurest riddles around. Yeah, it's one of them things in video games I've never actually found riddles to work very well. I will do. Thanks for the offer. Because one of the things is, a lot of the times, the answer has to be obvious. You know, I remember playing Baldur's Gate, where there's a guy who liked riddles in that. And it's all like, they ask you the riddle, and it sounds like a genuine riddle, and then you click on continue, and it gives you 5 options. And so all you need to do is negate each one of the options until it's the one which is correct. Yeah, I've spoken to the gnome. I've found the campfire. I've found the bird. I've not found a stone. I don't think. Yeah, the gnome didn't make very much sense to me, though.
That is not far.
What's that?
Hello.
You see that?
Why is now everything trapped like buggery?
Oh!
I do not like that. I do not enjoy that. Where's my potion by type? I'm running out of alchemist fire. Nope, nope, balderdash. Close enough. In alchemist fire. Nice, just absolutely whiff it, why don't you? Okay, great stuff. More alchemist fire. I'm running desperately low on alchemist fire. Would help if everybody didn't suck at throwing bombs. Alright, this is the last one, and then it's down to ones, I believe. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Right, okay, let's not disturb the plants.
As it should be.
What's that? Give the order.
I shall end this suffering.
No, that's gonna annoy me. Can I actually disable these traps?
It is finished.
Yes, I can. Okay, great stuff. Right. Well, I'm out of alchemist fire. I think I'm out of acid flasks as well. Okay, well, you can't use anyone, so just stand there, be a lemon. That's good advice. I mean, I was tempted just to fireball the hell out of him, but... What weapons do I have? Frost, okay.
Keep your hands off my sword!
So I don't think Octavia has much, but you can... Savage bow is just piercing damage, but that's a frost bow.
Tear them apart!
Now all I need to do is hit. Oh yes, Octavia's got cantrips. Tristan is just running back and forth.
You
Don't
forced
just
my hand.
Use a bow. Point blank. I don't think I've got any energy damage on this. Yeah, it's immune to my damage. What else do I have? Javelin +2 and Cold Iron Longsword. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything for Valor.
I'll fight if I have to.
Doesn't help that I have the worst dice rolls in the world. Just might as well stand there. It's only gonna chase you down anyway. Oh, smeg.
You can't stop me.
They go down!
I'll try to make this swift.
I do think there becomes a point in this game where Ikundeo becomes absolutely 100%. You have to take him. Because he'd be making short work of this swarm.
Consider
Octavia should be as well, because it's only a very easy shot to take. For Acid Splash. Yeah, I've not really experimented with Jubilios very much. It's one of them. This is kind of like my first playthrough, so I don't really know what's going on for the most part. And Jubilios' character came late into the game for me, and it was just one of them where I got him at the point of like, I cannot be bothered to figure out how you work as a class, because it's like Ikundeo is easy. You give him a bow, and he murders everything. That's it. That's how Ikundeo works. When he came to Jubilios, it was one of them where it's like, I want to sit down and I want to read through and figure out how his class is supposed to work, but it has... Oh, there we go. Right, okay. Let us have...
Right here, my friend.
I've got a restoration, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Roll a 1, go on. Dare you. Hey, roll a 1. Why do I even expect anything different? Alright, let's burn this. The thing is, it's one of them where it's like, I've got Tristan with controlled fireball. So if they all came out of the woodwork all at once, it wouldn't be so bad, because I'd just, fireball them to death.
We will prevail!
Oh, 1 point of damage. Yay! Run away. Go on, run away. Go stand up front. You've got a far better chance of shrugging that off. That's an interesting facet.
So it's come to this.
Nope, okay, they're just always going to come after you. Just deal with the traps.
A trivial matter.
See, one of the things that I've noticed is
They go down!
if you're firing into melee with somebody who is close enough to be considered threatening to the thing, you get a -4 all on the attack roll, or is it +4 to hit? Or +4 on the AC. Yep, shooting into combat is a +4. So what I need to be making sure that I do is making sure that my guy gets out of there far enough away that he doesn't take the penalty, or that everybody else doesn't take the penalty.
I'll fight
I mean,
if
bombing
have
them
to.
to death would also be great.
You forced my hand.
Move away.
Bring it!
I just wish the spiders would harass somebody else.
It is finished. Oh!
Is there anybody else?
Ah!
Here's a thing, like she saw something. Who's this? That's Valerie, don't really care. Emery, don't really care. Tristan, move down to there. Just want to see if there's any
What a
more
find.
spider swarms. There is more spider swarms. Oh, fortuitous day.
Ah!
You wait there, you wait there, and you wait there. Oh, there's also an owl there. Where did he come from? Right, move forward a little bit and wait there. Right, now run up to there. You are so overburdened. Right.
Ah!
Can you take care of that one?
I did as you asked.
Good. That gives me a little bit more space to work with.
I'm wounded.
Yes, yes, you're wounded. You're going to be a
Do not
little bit more
falter.
than that when this is over, but by the way.
Tear them apart!
Right, I am going to hope that there is no more spiders How did... God dang it. Well, that's not fair now, is it?
A calculated risk. Ha! Calm down. Not
What
dead.
is this one? Oh no, now you're dead. Tavia, deal with that. Oh, that's vicious.
Onwards!
Right, Emery. Switch to the sword. Page. And move forward.
They go down!
Let's have a little bit of healing for everyone.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Deal with the spider swarm. Or don't. Oh, I'm so not prepared for this. Come on.
Wake!
Alright. Bears and joints.
Unimosi travisi.
You can't
Finish that
stop
thing
me.
Or don't. Get close to finishing it off.
Won't kill me! I'll survive. I
God.
always survive.
Dang it.
Consider me provoked.
Run away. That's gonna walk up behind
Dawnflower,
Tristan and just
grant me
murder
strength.
him. Just press completely the wrong button to do a 5-foot step. Oh, you're nauseated. Great stuff. That always helps.
Hey, can someone help me?
No, nobody can help you now. Can you throw the bear into a pit at least? Nope, you can't.
I'm not afraid.
Stay behind me!
Somebody's probably going to die.
I'm wounded.
Bring it!
This is for you.
Calm down. Not
Oh,
dead.
of course it's going to be me. Why would the game do anything else? Alright, I am going to take a quick break. Or am I going to? This game is stressing me out at the moment. It's like, I get the feeling that I'm supposed to be higher than level 10 when I get here. No, I'm not even level 10. I'm supposed to be higher than level 9 when I get here. I'm supposed to have a full party, but of course Lindsay got herself killed. I really do need to take a quick 5-minute break though, so give me... well, it's not going to be 5 minutes. Let's give it a 3-minute break. Alright, BRB. Alright, I am back. Right. I did think of a couple of things. Oh, this is from before I even went up the hill. Right. Let's think about this. Are we? Yeah, we are. But the gnome isn't here. Dice. Dice says makes the air you uneasy. There's no bars or shackles, but the air of depression hangs over it. And there's a shared stash of it that I can drop stuff into here. Right, I need to speak to... Go to me, take this off, step through, find the gnome. Where's the gnome gone? Oh, there it is. The one that sings of desperation in the night, the one that the poison is born of death and can awaken the wrath. Okay, right, okay. Johanna has kindly given me the answer. I wasn't really paying attention to it, but I'm getting frustrated now. So, do the things which they've said, which is plant the bones. Well, plant the bird to get the bones, to go to the lake, to get the poison, which will allow me to poison the plant to get out of here. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't need to come down that bleeding hill. If I do, I may...
To victory!
Scream. I have a feeling I'm supposed to flip this map back around. I have a feeling that I can't
Consider me
get down the
provoked.
hill on this side of the map. Or can I? No, because to get up the hill. So yeah, I would flip the map, go up the hill, go through once, it flips it to the next. No, I think it's rigged so that when you're coming down the hill, you're in trouble. It's not great, but we can survive this.
This spell doesn't work like that.
This spell doesn't work like that. Well, it's not a spell now, is it?
Tear them apart!
Ah!
This is for you.
I'm curious as to why I'm not getting the numbers flashing.
Repent!
See, I'm getting when they hit me, I can see the numbers. Right. Mudder.
They go down!
Let us strike as one!
Right. So if I
All according to plan.
drop the torch. And oh, loot the body first. Oh no, I didn't loot the body. Oh well. And flip the map back this way. And then put on the torch. I should be able to move around without getting attacked. Because there's nothing here. Right. Throw the bird's bones into the water. And the bones of the bird disappear beneath the pond. Suddenly the water's surface heaves, darkening, boils, and changes colour. Now you look swelling, furious and menacing. Collect the water from the pond. Right, now I should be able to make it up the hill without any difficulties. It's making it down the hill that's going to be the difficult part. Do I have a bow? I have a crossbow. I could use... No, I can't use that one. But you can use Tristan's, which has shock damage associated with it. So you'll be slightly better than Tristan. I just need to make sure that everybody else...
Focus on the goal.
The world will never seem like tears again. Neither the mortals of glory nor the ones who curse me. You wish to see me, my lady. My Skylark, your song is so sad today. What troubles you? No, lost order, my lady. It is, it frightens me. The seeds of the ever-blooming flower is almost prepared as you requested. But what will it bring? The flowers contain blah blah blah, immense power, from which immense evil can be born. Monsters erupting and glowing by the hundreds in the crowded streets, a busy tavern near a baby's crib. That's exactly what I needed. He wanted runes, to see kingdom in runes, and he will. That is interesting. Sorry, I don't really look at my phone while I'm gaming because it distracts me a lot, but I just got a tweet. Oh, shush. That's interesting because it relates to Starfinder, which I'm immensely interested in, which is the
Time's not
Starfinder have finally started doing Put the thing down, take it off, and sneak through and get into there without having to deal with these spiders. Come on. Not everybody's gonna make it. No! Only I needed to make it. Yes! And everybody's up here now. Right. So, before we begin, let us buff
I'm
up
listening.
like crazy. Okay, first of all, Tristan, a little bit of a heal on
Magnesium Turinos.
Bear's endurance on Valor.
Mimosi Travisi.
Ball strength on
Mimosi Travisi.
Amory.
Mimosi Travisi.
Let's get
How may I help?
you? No, it's Lindsay who has got the dex one. Okay, great stuff. Right, move.
I'll fight if I have to. I'm not afraid.
Engage that thing.
This should do it.
Was a bit of a surprise attack.
You can't stop me.
Shouldn't have done that, but anyway. Carry on. Can we charge it? No, we can't. We can move up to now. Right, Tristan, let us break out. Do we have a bless? I'm pretty sure we've got a bless. Yeah, we got it.
Aboran
Oh,
Center.
should have been a little bit forward of that.
Do not falter!
Murder! Maybe I should have dealt with the spiders at the bottom of the hill first. Oh well. Now, Octavia, could you do me a favour and send him into a pit?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh shoot, he didn't make it into a pit. Right. This would be so much easier if people would just fall into the pits like I asked. I've got a half decent. I mean, fireball would be nice. Yeah, let's go for fireball. Softens everybody up nicely.
Onward!
A calculated risk. Left yourself open.
This won't kill me. I'll survive. I always survive.
Hey, can someone help? I die.
All according to plan.
There we go. I'm back, I believe. Yeah, okay. Where did I get up to in my rant? I was ranting because this is just unbelievably difficult compared to everything else that I've come across so far. And I'm stuck. And I'm stuck in trying to get through this area. I'm down to 5 people when you should be having 6. There was no indication that there was kind of a level requirement on this, and I'm not entirely sure whether I'm supposed to be doing it at this level or whether it's just I'm doing, you know, it's not matching my play style and it's just more difficult than it has to be. But because one of the things that I could have done, there's a lot of places, on the map, there's a lot of places dotted around that I've not been exploring because it's like, I'll get around to it eventually if a game sends me that way or I get bored of the plot and I want to go that way. I get the feeling that what I should have been doing is hitting every single mark that I found on the map just to keep grinding up my level. And I've seen it in other places. There was a tower that I had to go to with Will-o'-the-Wisps that I could come out of, buy a bunch of lightning resistant stuff because that's all they do. Go back, continually cast this spell from scrolls, and survive long enough to deal damage. And then there was a Witch's Swamp, which was kind of difficult, but at the same token, I left. I went up another level, I came back, I paid attention to what damage types they were doing, and again got resistances to those that really allowed me to just to sort of like power through that area as well. This place, I'm down to 5 people because Lindsay's gone missing because she died. There's no way, well, there might be a way. I actually thought about this during my break. Is like you can go back to your capital, and when you leave, you get a choice of your party selection. That's not triggering at the moment because my capital is in a state. But if you go to the map, you can actually reform your party, and I'm wondering if that would allow me to reform it from, you know, the other people. Of course, I can't get back to the map at the moment because I'm stuck in this dread realm. I'm down a person. I think I'm under-leveled for it. I would love to be able to find, you know, more potions of restoration, lesser restoration or greater restoration to negate the poison that is going on. Potentially look at some stuff for boosting myself against these poison effects. And I'm feeling very trapped in this area to the point where it's frustrating me because it's like I've got to save after every fight. I need to get really lucky at every fight, and it's frustrating me. And I don't like being frustrated when I play video games. I don't mind a little bit of sort of like, okay, I see what I need to do. You give it another go. You might need to do a bit of get good and practice a bit, but this is just all like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do other than reload and hope that the dice fall in my favor next time. You know, and I don't feel that that should be the way that a game like this should be. Yes, the dice rolls should matter, but at the same token, the dice shouldn't make it cripplingly difficult. They should make it a challenge, or they should make it a cakewalk. You know, there should be something that basically goes, okay, you know what, this is going to be rough, but you're going to get through it. This is every other fight I'm having to reload because everybody's dying because they can't make a saving throw to save their lives and end up getting poisoned to uselessness when you're already down a party member and you can't go back for supplies to get rid of it. Is really damning. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. It's only like 15 minutes early, as soon as I was half an hour late because of this rant. I'm probably going to feel a lot better come Thursday. It's just been one of them sessions where nothing seems to have gone right. That riddle is a little bit obscure. Thanks again, Johanna, to revealing that, because I never would have got it because I missed. Well, one thing is it doesn't make it clear on screen that some things are interactable, and it's like, oh, follow her journey. Okay, you know, she danced around this rock and then she wandered off this way, and it's like, okay, you take the bird, the random bird, and you put it on the rock, you sleep overnight and it dies and it becomes just bone. You can then use a bone to poison the lake to then poison the plant. I don't think poison was mentioned anywhere in his story, but apparently that's the solution. And yeah, so, and again, you know, it's all like, as Johanna basically said, they prefer Ublios because they do massive amounts of area effect damage and elemental damage, which takes care of swarms. I was thinking of Ekundio, who is a very good archer, which I think he gets something like 4, maybe 5 attacks at this level, all with elemental damage, and he hits more often than he misses. I can't swap anybody out because I'm stuck in the plane of awful. So, yeah, I'm a little bit frustrated. I'll get there. It's one of them where it's worst comes to worst, as I will meticulously go through and save it and just have to save scum it and just like reload every time that it gets bad. I don't like doing that. I feel that it disrupts the flow of the game. And, you know, it basically means that every fight is going to take 10 times longer than it has to be, because rather than just being able to go through and enjoy the one of the alternatives is I actually drop the difficulty of the game down a bit while I get through this next part, but I don't like doing that either because it's just all like, yeah, I get into the temptation of all like, you know what, I'm just going to leave the difficulty down at an easier difficulty and stroll through the rest of the game. I don't get a sense of accomplishment when I do that. You know, once I am finished with this game, I am probably never going to consider picking it up again. Like I said, this is session 33, which means I'm 89 hours into playing this thing. It is slowly wearing at even my sturdy stubbornness to see it through to the end. But I will see it through to the end, hopefully, before I go crazy. I will right, okay, today is Tuesday. I'll be back on Thursday to continue playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. On Friday, I will be playing Cyberpunk 2077. On Saturday, I will be joining my friend Kichi Neko on my stream and his stream, playing a co-op game so you can see both sides. and on Mondays I stream more Cyberpunk. So yeah, and also I will be here over the Christmas holidays because I don't give two hoots about it being Christmas. So I'll still be streaming on Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. So if anybody, I know of a few streamers who are basically shutting down for Christmas, which is fair enough. You have something to do, go off, do it, enjoy it. For me, that's not something that I'd enjoy, so I'm not going to shut down my channel for Christmas. Right, so back Thursday. There's still a giveaway going on. I'm up to 33 followers. I would like to see 50 before the end of the year. Probably not going to happen. But when I hit 50 followers, there will be a giveaway. It's either going to be a £10 Steam or Paizo gift card, winner's choice. And now we're going to go raid Pathfinder Games. I think I saw her come online. Yes. She is playing some Cyberpunk 2077. So if you're wanting to avoid spoilers on that, look away now. And don't join us in the raid. This isn't mandatory. It's just I enjoy sending my viewers off to go watch her channel and to say hi. Harf Singer Games. So yeah, I shall hopefully see you all on Thursday. All right, chatty bye.